All right, Tay, we know when you're here, it's a party, and we're playing some sort of game that I'm going to stink at. What do you got for me?
Yeah, you know what it is, Travis. We got Win in 7.
All right. My silhouette. Here we go.
So, look, you got to guess the NBA player that I'm thinking of.
What could go wrong?
You get 7 questions, which is why it's called Win in 7. And after the 7th question, you get a silhouette.
Oh, God.
And then you get a final guess, and then we'll get to
Can I ask you this? Will the silhouette help me this time?
Yeah, I actually do think the silhouette will help you this time.
Can't wait. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Question 1. Is this a current or former player?
This is a current player.
Okay. Let me make my notes here. I got a current dude. All right. What's this current player's current team?
Current team? I can't tell you his current team.
Oh, it'll give it away. Okay.
Team?
Current.
Come on, bro.
Okay, no, it's okay.
Team.
Don't count that.
I won't count that.
Current player, current conference, Eastern or Western?
Okay, yeah, this is an Eastern Conference dude.
Okay. Eastern Conference current player. Can you go to this current player's career averages, please?
Sir. Yes.
And just read across. Give me points, rebounds, assists per game.
Okay, I will. This person is averaging 21 points per game.
21
over their career.
All right.
5 rebounds a game.
5 boards. Okay.
And 7 assists.
Okay.
That was question number 3.
Okay, this is a hooper now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eastern Conference. 21 boards, or 21 points, 5 boards, 7 assists in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this current player on an Eastern Conference team currently? Are they currently in the playoff? If the playoffs ended today, are they in it?
They are in.
All right, man. How many questions?
Question number 4.
That was 4. Yep. So I got 3 more.
Yep.
Okay, so they are a playoff team in the East.
Currently, yes, as we're recording.
All right. How can I ask this? Is this current player a swing man, big man, or a guard?
This is definitely a guard. That was question number 5.
Okay, this is a guard. Playoff team and a guard. Boy, it's feeling like I might know the answer here, but I got 2 more. Okay. And I also need to match the stats before I say. Oh, okay, I'm already wrong. I was going to say Jalen Brunson, but he's averaging way more than that. All right.
You're jumping that cheek.
I know. I talk out. I think these things out loud.
Yeah.
All right, I have 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more
questions. Okay. Has this current player ever won a championship?
This current player has never won a championship.
You didn't have to say it so. I mean, it was just like definitive.
They have never won a championship.
All right. I mean, I just feel like you were kind of disrespectful.
One more question.
I got 1 more. Yeah. Okay, so no
and then
titles.
You get the silhouette.
Oh, and then the silhouette will help, you said, as well. Man, this is tough. Okay, so no titles. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's one last one that could help me big time here and like give it away? How many is this current player an all-star? And if so, how many like all-star teams roundabout are we talking? That'll help me out here.
This current player.
Is that going to give it away?
I'm going to answer your question.
All right.
This current player has never made an all-star team.
Never made an all-star team. Okay, this actually does help me. Never made an all-star team.
Now, before you get your guests together, let's just show you the silhouette.
Okay.
Because it is available. That was question number 7.
I was way off with Brunson. Oh, I know that hair. Okay. Here's the only reason I know the answer to this.
Okay.
I didn't ask the right questions now that I know who this is. I should have asked, is this player oft injured? Because since this player was drafted, I have just anticipated big things. I know this player's a leader. I know this player's a winner. I know this player's going to have a stellar career. It's got off to a bumpy start.
Yes.
Because of injury. And kudos to this player who we're about to announce. Kudos to his franchise because they stuck by him. They gave him the bag. And they're like, we will wait until you're healthy and wait for the return on this investment. And we're seeing it now. This player is Cade Cunningham.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Travis Thomas. Good job.
I'm a fan. That's why. I'm a big fan of his. I've been so high on him.
Yeah.
And I have lost money betting on him and the Pistons.
Yeah.
And now it finally seems as though they're going to get it together here, Ountae, but he is having a really good season so far.
He is. This is the 2021-2022 all-rookie team.
Yeah.
He probably could have got, rookie of the year, but he was third in voting. He was in and out, like you said, unhealthy. Actually, his healthiest season was 64 games that season, which is very shocking. It shows what your entire point about that. He's averaging 24.5 points per game right now.
Wow.
6.6 rebounds per game, and 9.4 assists, Travis.
Bro.
9.4 assists. It's crazy.
I mean, the thing about him, he's a winner, and he makes winning plays.
Yeah.
Like, he affects the game and helps you win it in that way, and I think we're seeing that now with Detroit. All right, Tay, let's talk about the Pistons.
Yeah.
I mean, are they for real right now, current day, as we are recording this podcast? Bro, if the playoffs started today, they're in. They're the 8th seed.
They're in, and they've been on fire. Look, the Detroit Pistons are 7-1 over their last 8 games. They're 7-1, and they're also 10-2 over their last 12.
Bro.
And Jaden Ivey's been out. They've been missing a second fiddle. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay, like you were talking about. I mean, every time you look at it, watch a game, because I've been paying attention because I've been on them since early.
You have.
And every time you look at a game, even if you go and just check the box score, which I wouldn't suggest to do, you know what I mean? That's not the way to subscribe to NBA.
Right.
But, if you do just check the box score, it shows you. It's all okay. It's like 36, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 38, 10, 10, 10, 10, 27, 15, 15, 15. It's like Cade is doing it all.
He
you
is.
know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I just want to know, Travis, are you on the bandwagon now? Do you think this team is making the playoffs? Do you think this team is making the playoffs?
No, where I think you can have a conversation with me and get me back on the bandwagon to where I'll put my money where my mouth is, because it always comes back to gambling.
Yes.
Is next season. I am willing to, go back to the well of betting win totals, or betting on this team to make the playoffs, or betting on Cade Cunningham doing something special next season as well. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to go there. I'm not willing to anoint them now, simply because I can't trust Cade Cunningham to stay healthy. Until I see him put it together for a full season, I refuse. I refuse to bet on him. I refuse to buy the hype. And I love him.
Right.
I'm not buying it. If he could stay healthy. Now, look, by the way, if he stays healthy, Ountae, the answer to your question is yes, they can make the playoffs.
Yes.
I'm just not willing to go there because I need to see it with thine eyes before I anoint him, because I've already done that every year of his career up until this point, and he's let me down.
You're right. He has let you down. I can't lie about that. He has let you down, because I'm looking at the stats right here, and he had a season where he played 12 games. He had a season where he played 62 games.
That's all I'm saying.
64, which is all under, the NBA awards threshold. You know what I mean? So clearly that's their title for not being healthy. So that's why we're saying that he hasn't been healthy. But, Travis, he's played 36 games up to this point. I know. Last year, they had 3 wins right now at this point in the season. 3.
Right.
3 wins. Mm-hmm. They're at 21. Mm-hmm. 7 times as much in wins. So I'm here saying to you that they're definitely a playing team.
They're definitely
a playing team.
They're a playing team. They're definitely a playing team. Again, I look at the teams around them right now. And we're going to talk about Jimmy Butler here in a second.
Yes.
But, Tyler Herro is actually a real NBA player right now. I still think the Heat have taken this attitude of you know what, you don't want to be here, bro? Screw you. So I think the Heat are galvanized right now the way they're playing. I don't think they're going anywhere. In terms of, we're talking bottom of the East, Tay.
Yes.
So I like the Heat. I like Trae Young if he doesn't get traded, and the Hawks. I think they'll stick around bottom of the East. And then I'm still waiting for the 76ers to finally climb out of their hole. I think the Pistons, I would put them behind all 3 of those teams right now. Right now, I would, in terms of betting on them or thinking that. But to your point, they'll be in the play-in ville, as I call it, in that zip code. But I'm not putting them in the playoffs secured. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I think I want to put them in. I think I want to
You
put
should.
them in.
You've been on them.
I think I do.
You should.
When, originally, I was like, okay, they're going to float in that play-in ville, right?
Yeah.
But the way I see it is, it's they're missing their second guy.
Yeah.
And they're figuring it out, and they're galvanized, and they're winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a Milwaukee team where you're telling me every episode that Giannis is getting traded and he's going to be gone. And all that stuff. You know what I mean? You already know how I feel about the Indiana Pacers. Like, you're telling me they're playing well, but I don't care.
You don't buy them.
I don't buy them. They beat the Knicks, who have been legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They beat the Knicks. That's why this conversation is really coming up. It's like, okay, they were beating some teams, but now they're being a real contending team, or a team that's supposed to be a contender at least, right? I'm looking at Philadelphia, and B still doesn't want to play basketball.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about them. I'm looking at Chicago. They're talking about getting dudes off of their team.
I didn't mention them. They stink.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the Atlanta Hawks. Is Trey going to stay healthy? They were high at the beginning of the season. Now they're slowing down. I'm looking at a Miami team who's going to lose Jimmy Butler at some point this year, or if he does play, he's probably going to play and really, really mess up the chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at a bunch of dysfunction around the East.
That's fair.
On teams around them.
Fair.
And I'm saying, why not them?
Yeah.
Why not?
I listen, like I said, I was you for 2 seasons now. This is the first time I said, man, screw the Pistons. I'm just not doing it. Now, I'm not going to argue with you. Like, I hear you, but I was you for 2 seasons, and this kid kept getting hurt. So until I see him put it together for a full season, I can't buy it.